Okay. So for this segment, I need y'all, okay, to take out your crystal ball, please, if you may. Okay. And I want you to look into that crystal ball of yours and tell me what you see. The year is 2025. Okay. 4 years from now, right? And we're all boxing fans, and we're watching this shit. COVID's behind us, hopefully, right? Maybe we'll still be wearing masks. I don't know. But right, look at that. Go ahead and look at that crystal ball. Please don't tell me that we destroyed the world with nuclear warfare. Okay, no, boxing's still around, right? When you're looking at that crystal ball, Mario, who is the best fighter in boxing in 2025? One name. And why is that? Well, who are you looking at that crystal ball right now?
So I saw this on the itinerary, and I want to make sure that my answer is put into context. The context is that the people that are currently in this spot are no longer in the spot. That's how I'm going to interpret
it. Could be whatever you want it to be, brother.
That's cool. Right. And I know, but that's how I'm going to do, because I think it's a little more fun that way. So for me, I'm going to go with Keyshawn Johnson. Look, I know that, Rajon Chance and we saw Rashad Elliott, like a lot of these guys have been tested, Rajon got the draw. But for me, Keyshawn shows things that are so advanced for where he is at or where he is supposed to be as an amateur with what does he have? 3 fights, I think, right? Right. As a pro. And I just see so much in him that is still to come and develop. The things that he does are at such a high level, and yet there are things that he can polish that aren't about building, crazy speed or superhuman strength or any of these physical limitations that other fighters that aren't as good suffer from. You know what I mean? Not everybody's a great athlete. He is a great athlete, and he is a guy who can learn and has the time. He's young enough. He has the world experience. I feel like he has the potential to be at the top of the pound for pound list by the time 2025 comes around. If he's not, it's only because they've moved him a little slower than they probably should have.
You mean Keyshawn Davis?
Keyshawn Davis. What did I say? Keyshawn Johnson, the Jets wide receiver.
Yeah, I was thinking about
Mario,
I'm a Cowboy fan. I'm all stuck in football. I'm stuck in football.
I know he's been all over the news because he's been going after the former Raiders coach and all that, but man, you know what I mean?
No, hey, thank you, G. Yeah, I mean, it's my bad.
Yeah, no problem. Hey, Maestro you're looking at this crystal ball. Who are you looking at? Who is the top boxer on the planet 2025?
I'm going to slightly reword your question because the best fighter in 5 years is going to be a heavyweight. So, I might have to go with the most accomplished or the most quote unquote skilled, because the big men never get credit for being skilled, whether it's basketball or any other sport.
Okay, all right. I see what Master's doing. All right.
So, I'm gonna have to go with Jared Big Baby Anderson as the
very interesting.
All right, now if we're going most accomplished, most talented.
Well, you already give me a name. That one name, you're good.
Well, I was gonna say Canelo or maybe Boots Ennis.
So we'll keep one. We'll keep one. We got other people. One name, brother. All right. So big. Okay, all right. Sutter Kane.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest.
I'm sure you have a crystal ball. I know you're always telling me, man, I could see the future and all this stuff. So tell us.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is gonna sound like a shocker when I say this name, but I'm really looking forward to him. It's Conor the Destroyer Ben. Conor Ben, bro. Conor Ben is a beast, man. He's just look at Maestro. He is though, bro. Conor Ben is a beast, bro. The thing about
he's getting slapped by Boots Ennis right now. He's getting slapped. By Virgil.
Maestro, let him go, Maestro.
I'm gonna be real, Maestro. I'm gonna be real, bro. I really believe Conor Ben, though, real talk, man, is really that fucking guy, bro. He's got his father's blood in him, yo. He is not like a Chavez Jr. or any other Sons Juniors or whatever fucking junior from the Legends past. This guy reminds me of his father a lot. He don't give a fuck and stuff. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just sometimes you got to have that gut and them balls to walk through the fire. And he seems like that guy who can totally walk through the fucking fire, man. So that's my opinion. I think Conor Ben, bro. I've been following him. I just cannot wait until he gets better fights, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, all right.
I feel you, Maestro, though.
All right. Chief Funky, you're looking at that crystal ball of yours, brother. Do you have the best ball of all? I mean, you used it when you saw Valdez beating Burchell. You know what I mean? You got to use that same ball. Take that ball out. Tell us, what do you see in 2025? Well, what do we see? Who's the dude? Who's that guy?
Well, I'll tell you this, a little secret. It wasn't a crystal ball. It was a Magic 8-ball.
All right.
Whoa, buddy. Slow it down.
But I think the best fighter or the most, whatever you want to call him, fighter in the next 5 years, I think it's still going to be Canelo. To be honest with you, he's only 30. We already know he's the biggest draw in boxing right now, and he's the number one on most people's pound for pound list. So I still see him there in 5 years. I really do. There will be some guys that are catching up at that point, but that's what I'm gonna say, man. I think he'll still be there in 5 years.
Somebody said Campbell Hatton. Oh shit! yo, somebody put
you
in
never
comments, Campbell. Hell no.
He's got a huge market.
Campbell Hatton's trash.
If you want to say talent, fine. We can have that discussion. But from a peer where he started out, like he has more fans than most boxers that have in their first 10, 15 fights.
So he'll be a cash cow. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, very well said.
Okay, there you go. There you go. All right. Beeb, when you look at that, the Beeb crystal ball, who are you looking at? Who's going to be that guy at 2025?
Jaron Boots Ennis.
Still not sold on him, but go ahead.
He'll be 20. I already sold all my stock in him. I'm putting everything I got in the kid.
We've got those penny stocks.
28 years old, the kid will be. He'll be 28 years old, this kid.
Wow.
You know what he is? He is a bigger, harder hitting version of Terrence Crawford. Mark my words.
Yes, you're right.
Mark my words. This kid's gonna be the best.
Yeah, they both get hit a lot.
This kid doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is what I'll say. Right? The name, the guy. Let me see. Look at this ball. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, look at what I see, guys. Look at this. You know what I see right here? The future of boxing right here. All right. The past, the future, the present. It reminds you of Bret the Hitman Hart, like the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Ladies and gentlemen, I still see Saul Canelo Alvarez on top of the pedal, still the best fighter in boxing in this, I believe, will be his prime years. So make no mistake about it, mid-30s is the new prime in boxing. And I see Saul Canelo Alvarez on top of that mountain. And I'm not just saying that because I want to copy and I want to be like G-Funky. You know what I mean? I'm saying that because that's what I believe. I believe Saul Canelo Alvarez will still be the name in boxing. He will still be the best fighter in boxing, the most skilled fighter in boxing, on the top of the mountain, the face, the one, the only, Saul Canelo Alvarez. That's who I see. All right. And the fight doctor says he'll take a loss by 2025. That's okay. He'll avenge it. He'll come back. At 2025, he will be on top of the mountain. And at welterweight, it'll be Virgil Ortiz. I'm sorry, Conor Ben. I'm sorry, Boots Ennis. But that's what I want to say there. Anyone have any other names you want to shout out before we proceed?
Shakur Stevenson.
Shakur Stevenson. Yeah.
Shakur, I forgot about Shakur. I totally forgot all about Shakur. But to me, if T.O. can keep his head clear, I think T.O. will still be in there. As long as T.O. can mentally keep himself together, I think T.O. will be a really
that's a big question mark, though, Sutter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the mental with him, man.
Exactly.
It's like, if he can keep it together, then we good.
Yeah, see, I said Keyshawn thinking
that
Jake somebody was going to thinking that somebody was going to for sure say Shakur and Boots. You know what I mean?
I totally forgot about Shakur.
Yeah, I thought for sure somebody was going to say Boots and Shakur. Because I absolutely agree. And that's why I prefaced the question the way I did, because I see Canelo still at the top. You know, I see Shakur, these guys. So that's why, I had to preface it by saying it's not going to be, I don't want to pick between anybody that's already in the top 20.
Mario,
it's not going to be Matthew Hatton. It's not going to be Matthew Hatton. We can all agree on
I know that.
Real quick, remember this.
Go ahead.
Remember this. Mayweather was at the top at 36. He's still on
absolutely.
Top of everyone's list.
Absolutely, man. That's why Canelo was to be at the top. But Maestro, I know you have other names. You were about to spew. You got to give us more names, Maestro. You know what I mean? Who 2025, Maestro? Who's on top of the world?
Well, look, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the monster Inoue.
I
think his style. I think his style will carry 5 years from now. And like I said, Canelo, his style is going to carry him into 5 years. He's already said he's going to be boxing past the age of 35.
Wow.
I see it totally coming together for Canelo. He gets better and better with every fight. I mean, his last fight, he broke a guy's orbital bone. Now he's taking on a lesser opponent than in his last fight. I don't even know what he's going to do to this dude. You know what I mean?
2025, though, because we don't want to talk about 2020. We're talking about 2025, Maestro. What do you see in the future?
Well, I see in the future him getting a lot of devastating wins. I don't think they'll be as devastating as what he's going to do tonight. Saturday night. Because, he's taking on such a low-level opponent Saturday. It's kind of tough to.
Bro, you be sneaking.
All right.
Yo, for real.
Canelo's got to be mentioned, and to be honest, Boots in this is up there too. What he did this past Saturday is incredible. He's by far right now. I have Ortiz second as the best prospects in the welterweight division. I can only imagine what he's going to be doing in 5 years. So those are some names, and maybe Daniel Dubois, if he could come back, we'll see. Maybe Triple D.
Man, no love for Joe Joyce. I see how it is. You know what I mean? I betrayed Joe Joyce already.
It's going to be over 40.
I got it. You know what I mean? He ain't going to last till 2025. He ain't. You know what I mean?
I know we're all hyped on Boost. Don't get me wrong, yo, but that dude takes a lot of punches, bro.
Not really,
I think somebody with some power. With some power is going to clock him sooner or later.
You have to look what he does. He rolls shots very well.
Very well.
Rolls shots very well.
He takes a good punch too, though.
There's an art to taking a good punch. As stupid as that, stupid as that may sound,
100%.
This is how you
got
take
it with
punch.
the bets at that. Yeah,
go like this, roll like this. He doesn't get it. Believe me, he's not getting hit flush. Trust me.
You know what? I'll give him this. I mean, rolling with shots is almost a lost art. It seems like only him and Canelo are doing that. So.
Tony used to do that. Tony used to do that back in the day. Remember?
Yeah. Hey, go ahead, Mario.
No, all I was going to say is both of y'all reiterating your point. What happens is fighters are taught to punch through an opponent, right? Get that snap at the end,
right.
Turn the pinky up, whatever you want to say. And when you can roll with the punches the way that Boots does, he takes that snap away. So you're never getting hit at the end of punches, and you're taking just that much power away from your opponent, and it can be frustrating.
You know who else does that, Mario? Our favorite fighter. Tyson Fury, Daddy.
Fury.
All right.
Does it well.
He'll be gone, though. You don't see him in your crystal ball, though, right, Beep? Like, he ain't in that 2025
I love him to death,
ball?
but he's
going to
retire.
I love him to death, but he's going to retire in 2 years.
Oh, man. Hey, really quick, G-Funky, give us one more name. Who do you see? 2025, somebody that maybe hasn't been mentioned. Who do you see on there, brother?
Damn, to say somebody has
or someone that has been mentioned. That's fine. It's up to you.
Well, I'll just say Virgil. I'll say Virgil Ortiz just because I like the way that they're moving the kid. He's less than 20 fights. He's already been in with some good stiff competition, and he's shown. We've seen him in there hurt. We've seen him in there recover and still finish the guy off. And I'm looking forward to the future, man. I think Golden Boy's doing a really good job moving him along. As far as Boots goes, yes, he looks very talented, passes the eye test, but I just need to see him in there with better comp before I jump on the train.
Thank you. I'm with you. See, that's what I'm saying. Me and you see mental to mental. I'm with you on that one and stuff. Like, I'm not jumping on the train and shit. The guys he's fighting, he's supposed to beat.
Mm-hmm. Whoa.
Go ahead, Maestro.
Are you telling me in the audience here, because this is as real as it gets, the round table? Are you telling the round table audience that Conor Benn's victories are more impressive to you than
bro? No. He's saying that in 2025. You know what I mean?
This out. Conor Benn right now is preparing.
Preparing.
Go ahead. We're gonna let Sutter King finish answer that question, and we're gonna proceed, guys. Go ahead, Sutter.
Conor Benn is preparing right now. You feel what I'm saying? He's fighting good competition. He's fighting all right competition. But let's get it real. Boots is fighting guys that we know he can beat. Like, come on, man. Like, the guys he's fighting is like, are you serious?
He's been a favorite in all this.
Come on, though. Okay, they're both.
Sí, pero Cano le gusta pelear a él. Él le gusta pelear. Remember that?
Who knocks Delorme out, Mario? Who knocks Delorme out in one round? Mario?
Go ahead, finish.
Make sure you catch the Roundtable every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific on the 8CP network rotation. Channels on the rotation are on the description below.